Hello guys. So let's just walk you through my trades from Friday. You see, I tried to position myself to the short side. I saw this huge rejection candle at about a 50% retracement, and I went short on a pullback up here. I pretty much bought about the close of this bar, and I had a pretty good follow through. After this massive follow through, I hoped we would break out right away, and I said to break even, and I got stopped out. This was a massive rejection of this level, and they had a bull bar. And since this was a low 4, 1, 2, low 3, and a low 4 down here, I thought a rejection of a low 4 would be viable because this bar was rising very fast, so I just bought the worst possible spot up here, and then it turned into a kind of doji move, and the close got sold. Like here, the gap, you see the gap, and this got sold as well. And then I went out on a pullback with a small loss, so I hadn't have a win. I had a break-even trade here. I had a small loss there. After this candle, I sold below this bar, and I sold the pullback, and then I had this gap, so I was pretty confident. Then again, a doji, you see on higher time frame channel. This could be easily a rejection from the downside of the channel, so I wasn't sure anymore. I got out, and after that, seeing a doji, I just thought breakout, pullback, rejection, but we had another rejection. I had another break-even trade, but I think I had a small profit somewhere 69 to 669. A small loss, exactly even. No, I had a small profit on buying. I don't know. I had a small profit and a small loss. Just I had a small profit here when I bought back my short, and I had another small loss when I bought back my short. So I tried to position myself short. Obviously, I was confused by this candle to maybe be a failed low 4. Then if some traders expect a low 4 to fail, then it can rise pretty quickly, and this was what I was anticipating. But and I wasn't alone. A lot of traders anticipated that because of this huge candle. But then again, a lot of traders sold every bull bar, and then I thought it would be a smart thing to get short. But then I wasn't sure again. Sometimes it slopes down. This is a wedge down, and usually a wedge down breaks up to the upside. But this one broke down to the downside, had a rejection, and then about a measured move to the tick below the bigger time frame channel, and then a retest to the upper side, and then it broke down. So my anticipation was correct, but the gods of luck wasn't on my side. So I didn't want to get my stop to the correct spot up above this rejection bar, because you see there were always just dipping above, and if this would be dipping above as well, I would sell at the worst possible spot. So I did a money stop, and I tried to stop myself out at reasonable points to don't risk too much to the upside. But this was choppy, this was sloppy, this was very ambivalent, so I stopped trading with a break-even day, pretty much. And I think you can't say this was a bad day. I did good things. I had good management. What could I do better? Probably take partial profits down here and let one contract run, only sell, only buy one contract back. But then again, my analysis wasn't bad. So yeah, what could I do better? Trade smaller, maybe micro contracts, then I could take the correct stop. But you see, then again, the analysis indicates that the correct stop maybe just gets penetrated by a tick, and then there were selling pressure all the way. I think it was okay day. I think this is according to L. Brooks. If you have a reversal trade, which this is a reversal trade because you have this huge breakout. Even if it's a 50% retracement, this is a breakout spike in channel, and then this rejection bar, you get stopped out the most of the time. Or you have break-even trades most of the time, but when the trade finally catches, it will have massive follow-through. This is what actually happened afterwards, but it didn't live long enough to catch this move. So yeah, well, you see the wedge down. This was very ambivalent, even 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth move penetrated the lower side of the wedge. I was pretty exhausted mentally. Yeah, I wasn't able to execute anymore, and then I just stopped trading for the day. I think this was the right thing to do. I don't really sure. I'm not really sure if I would be already funded, because down here I was in profit 2k or something. If I catched this move and got out, I don't know if I was funded already. But this won't happen again. I have a profit target which will lock me out at 1.9k if I hit it by accident the next time. So let's walk over the stats. My performance stats are pretty good. They're excellent, but I don't know if I can sustain it for the long run. You see, win percentage is exceptional, profit factor is exceptional, but it's yeah. My losing trade, now the average losing trade declined because of the break-even trades. This is what I predicted. I have a bias to the downside. This is because I tried to catch the move down, which wasn't actually a bad thing to do. My assessment was pretty good, but I didn't catch it in the right time. So yeah, I got stopped up break-even a lot. The new day is the break-even day. I had a night shift from this day to that, so I locked out myself for the whole day on Friday, because I wasn't feeling suitable to trade. I just took off this day, and I'm just gaining new health and new strength, and just make leisure till next Monday, where I start. You see, this is break-even, small loss, break-even, small win, and the break-even. This is pretty much sums it up. This day was break-even day. Awesome, great. Since I am the only one watching my videos, I see myself next week. You see that this level I talked about on the daily chart is very well respected. Even here, it got tested from the downside intraday. If you look there, this is a daily trend bar, but there was a test well from here to here, and then a rejection down. So this level obviously is very well respected. I must adjust it a little now. You see there as well. there, gap, adjust this a little down, gap, close. Now we have a gap here, multiple times, open, open, close. So this level now, maybe look how it looks on this level here as well. So let's look, there's another level. We just need to have this, to catch this level as well. So let's look how it looks on the 5-minute chart right now. You see there is some kind of level as well. Just mark it. This seems to be a kind of level as well. Also here, you see tap, 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 tested from the downside, tested from the upside, tested from the downside, and now tested again. So these seem to be some valid levels. Also here, let's just look how it behaves. And you see these levels here on the daily chart, they are very choppy. There are a lot of trades being placed and being done. So this is a very important level. I wouldn't be surprised if we test up here. So now we have really big moves. Yeah. Let's see how it plays out on Friday. Great. So I wish you all the best. Have a nice day and bye bye.